Hello YouTube, how are you guys doing? This is Boons Youth and you are watching AO Gaming. So in this video today we are going to be talking about the game Star Wars Jedi Survivor. The very recent game that is going to be released very soon. It's going to be released on around April 28th to everybody on all over the world. The date is April 28th, 2023. The game of the Star Wars Jedi Survivor is going to be released, and we are all very hyped up as they have already released pre-released a few gameplays and how the main character works, what are the changes that have done, and all of these updates that we have gotten from the internet from the developers itself. So we are even more hyped up to play this game. So there's just 2 more weeks that's left for every one of us to buy the game and play on our PS5s, on our PCs, and our Xboxes, and everywhere else. But so there is a little update which I have gotten from you guys. So I'm just here today in this video. I'm going to telling you a few updates which I've gotten from pre-releases and which I've noticed personally while looking at the pre-release gameplay and personal gameplay trailers of every Star Wars Jedi Survivor video ever been released on the internet since this January 2023. So here we go. This is how we start the video, and let us begin it. So as we've come to the very first update, we've already spoken about it, the release date of this Star Wars Jedi Survivor game. So it's going to be released on 28th of April 2023. The day of my recording is 15th of April. So it's almost around 2 weeks of time for me, and I'm gonna wait for it. I'm gonna wait and going to play. I'm gonna play on that video on my PS5. I'm really hyped up for that game. So very first update is the date, which is on April 28th. Hopefully the developers are not making it even more further. They're not postponing the release date, but they're keeping it exact the same, the way that we have already told you in one of our previous videos of the top 5 games 2023. We have spoken to you about this game of Star Wars Jedi Survivor, and we have already told you about this release date, which is of April 28th 2023. So it's just 2 weeks ahead of this time, and we are really hyped to play this game. So the very next update that we have gotten from the game is the characterization. So this time we are playing, of course we are always playing as Carl. So Carl has actually gotten a lot bigger now. He's become a man, and he's got a beard, he's gotten a mustache, and all of that, a blonde mustache as well. So yep, there is a character development that has been developed in the meantime. If you guys remember, the very last game that was released of the Star Wars was around like 4 years ago. So people are really want to play this new game of the Star Wars as they go through this Star Wars Survivor. So yes, the second update was about the characterization and the character customizations that we would get. So as we're playing as Carl, we would be able to change very personal stuff from the Carl's looking, from his appearance, like his beard, like his hair, his eyes, and all of it. Costumes, of course we are going to change his costumes, but yeah, as well as the facial features of a person as we are playing, we'll be able to change that, and that level of customization is going to be given to us in this game of Star Wars Jedi Survivors. So yep, we are really hopefully looking forward to the character customizations of it, including this. The second update that we have gotten is the lightsaber update. So in the lightsaber update, we are now also able to minutely customize the lightsabers. Suppose previously in all the previous games of the Star Wars, we were not able to compatible. So few things of the lightsabers were not compatible to each other. So they have increased the amount of criteria that the lightsabers would be connected to. So we'd be able to connect more lightsabers, more combos, and more kind of finishers. So that is the second update from us, that which is the lightsabers. We would be able to minutely change the lightsabers and its compatibility with other parts. So suppose we've got a different lightsaber and we want to just make sure that we have the best of the both worlds, best of the both lightsabers, then we would be able to change that in this new release of the Star Wars game. The next update again is about again, the lightsabers. So the lightsabers, before, if you had to wield a lightsaber, you'd either wield it on the right or on the left. So in this time, it's a very huge update that we're getting, which is the lightsaber we are holding will be double wield the lightsaber. Just in as in the cinemas, just in as in the movies, we would be able to wield two lightsabers in our hands and fight with it. Oh my gosh, that seems very cool. I have seen the pre-release video, I have seen the launch date gameplays and all of them, and that looks really, really sick. Being able to play and control with the two of the lightsabers in both of our hands, and being able to block the combos and create new combos with the two lightsabers. They're putting all of that new things into this new game, and I'm really, really pumped up to use just this double lightsaber wielding thing, which is really pumping my heart to play this game. So, and the very next update that we're getting of this Star Wars is not just the lightsaber customizations and not just the character customizations. We'll be able to change and our own module in which we are playing the game as. Suppose I'm playing as Carl, I'd be able to play as someone else and name him something else also. So that is finally dependent on the story mode that we're playing. So it's really dependent on the gameplay that we would like to play or not. So that is another update. And yep, it is definitely going to be released in 2 weeks. And in that meantime, as you guys might have seen in the very last video, which is being going to be released before the release of it, so that is a pre-release thing. In this video, the gameplay has been actually shown onto us, where the funniest thing, the goofiest thing that I've ever seen is Carl to walk and Carl climbing up and climbing down the mountains, and it is like so goofy, so funny. It's not like they're purposely making this as it is, so it would be different from other games, and we'd be feeling like, okay, we are playing Star Wars, we are playing as a character, as a car. So that is what the developers want us to feel like. So the character animation, as in the way he runs, the way he stops, the way he just moves and all, so all of these combos and change are all being changed, including his own walking style and running style up and down the hill. That is, you should definitely watch it. I'll try to make a clip of his running down the stairs somewhere in the video, and you would be really like loving it, because it's so goofy, like watching Carl play that way. And another, the very last day that we have here is about the pre-release of it. So it's, since it's being released on 27th of April, basically for the entire world it's going to be released on 28th of April, and the game is going to be released on both Xbox, PS5, on PC, on all of them. But there is a but in here. So the Steam, as we are playing in PC, Steam would be available. We would be able to buy pre-release of, like, pre-buy these things, pre-buy the game on Steam on 27th itself, so that you don't have to like get all that schedule of, okay, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna make it a cart and I'm gonna pay and it will come later. But no, Steam has offered us instant buy option, pre-release option in the 27th of April. So if you're a PC gamer, that is a really good things for you. That is another update that we have gotten from the internet. So another really minute change that I've done is this game is not compatible with the older versions of PS5, or suppose say Xbox. So we would really need the PS5 itself, or the digital or the normal version, but it would not work. Sadly, it would not work with PS4 or any other older versions of Xbox, like Xbox One or stuff. So in PC, you're all good to go. You have my max high settings of the PC. You're all good to go all in and play this game. That is the update that we have for you guys. Hoping to see you again in another video of this Star Wars Jedi games. So like, once this is released and once we have our hands on this game, I would really try to put a game of the game, like me playing the game and having my commentary on it. Tell me how would you feel about that. If you really like it, I would actually make a video on it, and hope to see you in my next video. Until then, see you and make sure to like and subscribe my channel. See you guys later. Bye.